Guys, welcome back again to my channel. My name is Jenny. So today is the sewing part of this tutorial. So I know you guys have seen the cutting part, that is the drafting part. So I've been getting a lot of comments asking me to lay down the sewing part of this tutorial. Okay, so I've actually made a video on the sewing parts before, but along the line I lost that video. So but today I've decided to make another video on the sewing part using this beautiful fabric, as you can see right here, guys. So if you're a new subscriber, don't forget to like and share this video, and if you're a old subscriber, thank you for always stopping by and supporting my channel. So without wasting any of your time, let's get into it, guys. Welcome back again, soulmates. I've gone ahead to cut out the patterns we drafted out in the last video of this tutorial, and these are the patterns, and I've also gone ahead to add all my stitching allowance on it. So this is the fabric I'm going to be working with, and these are the lining. You can see the lining right here. I've added my stay, so go ahead and cut out your pattern on your fabric. Okay, so if you have not seen this tutorial, go ahead and check it out on my channel and come back here to join us in the sewing parts. Okay, so now I'm going to just keep the back aside, and I'm going to start working on the front piece. Okay, so now for the center front, go ahead and join both together like this and stitch it down. Okay, so after stitching down the center front, go ahead and add all the pieces, join them together, both the lining and the main fabric. So let me just go ahead and do that and come and show you guys. So guys, after joining the pieces together, this is the main fabric and this is also the lining. So you can see how they are looking so clean and beautiful. So guys, the next thing now to do is to keep the main fabric aside and let's work on the lining aspects. So guys, for the lining aspect, I've gone ahead to draw out the lines where I'm going to place my Reggie-line boning, which is the sewable boning. Okay, so these are the lines. I'm going to follow these lines accordingly, and I'm going to add my sewable boning. So this is the sewable boning I'm using. You can see is 1/2 inch at the width, so 1/2 inch at the width. So I'm going to place it this way, starting from the vertical lines, then I'm going to also place it on the horizontal lines. So guys, this is the bust caging. This is what the inside is looking, and this is the rough part. Okay, so if you want to know how I made this bust caging, I'm going to link a video below which I explain more better, because I don't want this video to be too long. Okay, so go ahead and check it out. It's well explained as always. So guys, this is the piece of fabric I'm going to use to create the boning channel. Okay, so if you're using a plastic boning, go ahead and create your boning channels. Okay, on the seam lines, you can see. So go ahead and create more boning channel as much as you like. Okay, but for me, I'm not going to be using a plastic boning, so I'm going to be using a Reggie-line boning, which is a sewable boning. So this is it, guys. So when you're using a sewable boning, what you are going to do is to wrap the piece on the boning like this, then you stitch it down first before placing it on your fabric. Okay, so just go ahead and stitch it down and place it on your fabric, and also stitch it down on your fabric. So let me just go ahead and do that. So guys, after doing it, this is what we have. You can see how it's looking already, looking so beautiful and gorgeous. So this is it, guys. This is how it's looking. So you can go ahead and create more boning channels. Okay, so go ahead and add more boning to it to give you more structure. So for the sake of this tutorial, this is the only bonings I'm going to be adding for the front piece. Okay, so when you are adding your boning for the front, make sure the curvy part is facing downward like this. So for the back aspect, go ahead and place it and make sure the curvy part is facing upward. So if you're adding more boning to the front piece, you can just fold it this way. Like I said earlier, fold it like this. Okay, then you stitch it down like this. So just go ahead and stitch it down. So for me, I think I'm okay with the bonings I have at the front. So now I'm going to bring the lining, and this is the inside of the bust caging. You can see looking so beautiful and neat. So I'm going to just place it on the main fabric. Please, when you are placing it, don't place it this way, okay? You place it like this. So just place it right side facing each other, and you're going to stitch up the neckline. Then you leave the side open. So guys, after stitching up the neckline, this is what we have. And I'm going to just turn it over to the right side of the main fabric. You can see. So just go ahead and iron it down, and I'm going to add my hemigum. I'm going to add my hemigum at the neck area when I'm pressing it down, okay? So just use a steam iron. If you don't have a steam iron, go ahead and sprinkle a little water when you are doing this. And remember to use your tailoring ham when doing this, okay? So guys, this is the back piece. I've also gone ahead to stitch down my boning. This is what it's looking like at the back piece, okay? So, and this is the lining. I've also gone ahead to stitch it down. So go ahead and place the lining right side to right side and stitch up the neckline and also the center back, okay? If you're using an eyelet, go ahead and stitch it down at the center back. Make sure you add your bonies at this part, okay? Then you're going to add your eyelet at the middle of the back, okay? So, but for me, I'm not going to use an eyelet because I've been getting a lot of comments asking me, is it possible to use a loop for this kind of corset? So today I'm going to teach you how to use a loop on this kind of corset, and you're still going to get a perfect corset, okay, and a snatched corset. So guys, I'm going to be using a loop. So when you are placing your loop, don't place it this way, okay? You don't need to place it this way. And the length of this loop is going to be 3 inches. So when you are placing it, don't place it like this, okay? So you place it this way. So make sure the loops are inside like this. Then you place the lining on top and stitch it down. So guys, after stitching it down, this is what the loops are looking like, okay? Because a lot of people have been saying that when the eyelet stays too long and is going to become rust and is going to damage the fabric. So that is why they were asking me, is it possible to use loops? And today I'm going to just explain to you how to use a loop to get a snatching waist, okay? So for this other back piece, this is what it's looking like, okay, before you add your lining. So now after that, I'm going to just place the lining like this, you can see. So I'm going to just stitch it down. Then after stitching it down, I'm going to turn it to the right side, and I'm going to create a boning channel close to the loop, okay, so that when you tie it up, it's not going to fold. So guys, this is what it's looking like. You can see the two back piece. I've gone ahead to add my bonies to it at the center back. So when you lace it up, it's not going to have folding at the center back, okay? So guys, this is it. So the next thing to do now is to place the back piece on the front piece, okay, like this. So first of all, I'm going to remove all the threads. So remove all the threads and make sure it's looking so neat. So go ahead and place the back piece on the front piece like this, okay? Then you are going to stitch lining to lining and main fabric to main fabric, okay? So go ahead and stitch it down, lining to lining, main fabric to main fabric. So guys, after stitching it down, this is what we have. You can see the lining aspect also. So this is it, looking all good, looking all clean. And I've also gone ahead to stitch up the armhole parts. So you can see the armhole parts, okay? I'm sorry my voice is sounding this way, is just because I have a little cold and I still want to make this video for you guys. This is what I do for love. So guys, after turning it to the right side, this is what it's looking like, okay? So you can see how it's looking so beautiful. So go ahead and give it a good press, okay? So this is it. So after ironing it down, this is what we are having now. All the seams are relaxed. You can see the neckline looking beautiful already, okay? So after doing that, guys, the next thing to do is to So the next thing to do now is to add my boning at the side seam. Okay, so go ahead and add your boning at the side seam. So we all know how we do that. So after adding the boning at the side seam, the next thing I'm going to do is to close up the hem part. I'm going to just fold it this way and close up the hem part, okay, with this fabric.
I work hard each and every day. I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play.
So guys, after doing that, this is what we have. You can see. So I later changed my mind from using that black fabric at the hem. I decided to use the main fabric, okay, but it's still looking so beautiful. So guys, this is what we have. You can see how it's looking so gorgeous, looking so beautiful, okay. So I hope to see your own corset, okay, by following this process. So it's very fast and very simple.
I won't stop till I make a change.
So you can see the ribbon I'm going to use to lace it down. So guys, I hope this video is very helpful. If you learned something from this video, please don't forget to support this channel by subscribing, like and share this video to your friends and family. So have a nice day. Bye.
Hard each and every day. I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change.